The thermometer outside read -67 degrees Celsius. At this temperature, metal became brittle as old bread, rubber shattered. Three months had passed since Nikolai died. 3 months since her husband went out to check on the reindeer herd during a storm and never came back. They found him 2 days later, frozen solid just half a kilometer from home. The doctor said he probably got disoriented in the whiteout. She wore 3 layers of fur and still shivered. A black mark on Katya's left cheek, the size of a coin.
You have frostbite.
It is nothing, Mama. Just a small spot.
I checked the trap lines like Papa used to. 3 rabbits today. Good catch.
Your father had 20 years of experience. You cannot do everything he did.
Then what should I do? Sit inside and wait for spring?
Katya's voice carried an edge of frustration that had become familiar over the past months.
We need food. We need furs to trade.
I know.
The money from your teaching job is not enough.
It was true, but her salary barely covered their basic supplies. Without those animals,
We lost our main income. The fish and meat are running low.
it was supposed to last until spring.
It's not enough.
Every day brought new evidence that 2 women alone could not maintain the life that required a full family's labor.
Victor came by yesterday while you were out. He said the government will pay for our relocation to Yakutsk.
He said it is too dangerous for us here alone.
Victor Sokol wants everyone to leave.
The old ways are finished.
This is our home, Mama. Hopper families lived in this region for 200 years.
I know.
That knowledge felt precious now, like holding water in cupped hands. Once it was gone, it would never return.
But knowing our history does not keep us warm. It does not fill our bellies. Not mean easy. Svetlana watched her daughter eat and saw the determination in her face. Uli to Zumber. That night, the same with frozen Lesking.
If Katya got seriously ill out here,
The nearest doctor was over 100 kilometers away on roads that became impassable during storms. They could freeze to death and no one would know for days.
but she also thought about what leaving would mean. Katya would grow up in the city,
She would learn to rely on electricity and imported food instead of her own skills and knowledge. Within 1 generation, everything their ancestors had learned about surviving in the harshest climate on Earth would be forgotten.
they would stay. She would not let the cold claim one more victory over her family.
Get dressed. Today I teach you properly.
No more learning as you go. We do this the right way.
Katya blinked.
They dressed in layers, the traditional way.
First the thin inner garments, then wool, then fur. Now the scarf. Wrap it to protect your face, but still allow vision.
To maintain circulation, move your toes constantly inside your boots. This small detail can mean the difference between life and death.
Your father's herd scattered, but they will not have gone far.
We start by repairing this pen.
You know how to track reindeer?
Then we track them.
I grew up here too. I gave up hunting when I became a teacher, but I did not forget. My mother made sure of that. This one's in. Next board.
Good. This cold is brutal.
The work keeps us warm.
Yeah, looks solid.
Evening. It's Yakov.
He was 65 years old and most of the other L life in the region.
Heard you 2 are staying. Victor tells everyone you are crazy.
Perhaps we are.
Crazy is better than coward. Your Nikolai was a good man. He would want his family to stay strong. Your reindeer are here, 3 kilometers north. I saw their tracks yesterday, but you need to move fast.
Another storm is coming in 2 days. The cold was so intense that speaking was dangerous.
Ice would form in the lungs. They communicated with hand signals and moved steadily across the frozen landscape. They found the reindeer in a small valley where sparse vegetation poked through the snow. 3 animals remained from Nikolai's herd of 12. The rest had probably joined wild herds or died. These three were thin but alive, pawing at the snow to reach the moss beneath. Getting the animals back took hours of patient work. Reindeer were not like horses. They could not be forced.
Easy now, come closer. Shh, it's all right.
We did it.
Yes, finally.
3 reindeer is a start. We can rebuild from this.
It will be enough.
Yes, it has to be. Look here, Katya. See how the ice forms layers?
Yes, I see the fractures.
It means a cold snap is near.
This one's safe to eat with clear eyes and red gills, but this one will make you sick. See the cloudy eyes? The best ice holes are right over here.
Түннүке караңа түн, усколам сергем тулаажак сирге. От сирге.
Yakov visited regularly, sharing his knowledge. He showed them the underground ice cellars their ancestors had built. He taught them which plants could be used for medicine and how to preserve meat to last until her forgiveness was not in her vocabulary. Yakov visited regularly, sharing his knowledge. He showed them the underground ice cellars their ancestors had built. These spaces stay warmer. These plants will heal wounds. Dry meat lasts until spring. Understood? But nature was merciless and forgiveness was not in her vocabulary. In late January, a massive storm struck. The wind howled like a living creature trying to tear their house apart. Snow piled against the walls until the windows were completely blocked. The temperature dropped to negative 73 degrees Celsius.
Without electricity, we have only the wood stove. I'll start burning the chairs we don't use.
Here, Katya. Take it. I'm not hungry.
But Svetlana, you must eat.
I will. Eat.
The lie was obvious, but you were young.
I needed strength
We'll take turns, one always awake.
to maintain the fire. If it went out, they would freeze to death before morning.
Fever flushed my cheeks. Respiratory infection from the cold.
With no way to reach a doctor and phone lines down from the storm, she heated stones in the functional medicine rely on.
Plants my grandmother taught me to recognize. Katya needs antibiotics, but I only have my hands. Still breathing. Come on, Katya, swallow. Old song softly about endurance and survival refusing to surrender to the cold.
On the 7th day, the storm finally broke. The wind died. Weak sunlight filtered through gaps in the snow, blocking their windows.
And Katya's fever broke. Svetlana collapsed beside her daughter's bed and
She wept from exhaustion and relief. She wept for Nikolai, who should have been here helping them.
Mom. Yes, my daughter. We are both okay. We survived.
I'm here!
When the storm hit, I thought,
We are still here.
You cannot do this.
This is proof that the old ways are dead. Come to Yakutsk, please, before the next storm kills you both.
Svetlana, lead the way.
The animals look healthy, well-fed despite the storm.
Incredible.
Here are the trap lines with fresh catches,
Amazing.
and the ice cellar.
We are not just surviving. Every leg of it, every important to get in one generation.
Is that what you want?
Victor was silent for a long moment, then returned with extra fuel, batteries, and medical supplies.
I cannot approve of this officially, but I can help unofficially.
Thank you. Your daughter is strong, like her mother. February passed and then March arrived.
Spring was coming, though spring in Yakutia was brief and came with its own dangers. The ice roads became unstable. Melting created hidden weak spots that could swallow a person in seconds.
Oh! Katya! Mom, help! I'm coming! Hold on! Pulling me under! Katya!
Without thinking, without hesitation, the cold water was so intense it felt like knives cutting into her skin.
I've got you, Katya! Run! To the house!
Let's get these frozen clothes off. I'll heat the stones and make some tea.
Come on, Katya, wake up.
Mom?
That's it, breathe.
The bitter cold, the hunger, the sickness. They had faced death.
The market is just ahead. Let's get the furs ready.
This one looks good.
Where did Dahmer? We refused to leave. Who's someone now?
We use natural materials and hand tools.
Svetlana,
She returned to the village.
the land always welcomes you back.
I've grown stronger, more confident. We need to expand beyond trapping and herding. We have to think bigger to survive. Scientists and journalists come to Oymyakon to study the cold. We could guide them, teach them how to survive here, share our knowledge.
She was no longer a girl with pride.
We've come so far. This is our legacy.
And I'm ready to guide us into the future.
I have some wonderful news from the government.
What is it?
They're creating a cultural preservation initiative inspired by your story. Grants for equipment help maintain traditional ways. Satellite communications reduce isolation. Medical supplies mitigate risk.
Look at the midnight sun, darling.
It's so beautiful, Mama.
The land that had tried to kill them was bathed in golden light and unexpected warmth.
They had survived. The cold had not defeated them. Instead, it revealed who they truly were.
They were survivors.
They were teachers.
They were proof that humans could adapt to anything, survive anywhere, if they refused to surrender their identity to easier paths.
We defied Yakutia's winters.
We are stronger than the permafrost.